Well, hey, Pipers, welcome to the Bass Pipers channel. This is take 2 of a video I've just tried to make, but I hadn't been on here in a few weeks, and I just wanted to stop by and say hi and let you know I've been watching some of y'all's videos and things, and we've just been busy with Dad and been busy with church and things. We just got finished with Vacation Bible School this week. In fact, last night we ended it up. Had a good Vacation Bible School. Hey, I'm smoking my Boswell Black Coal Pot. And in it, I'm trying out some of their brand new from Boswell's Cherry Vanilla. And it is awesome if you like aromatics. A nice cherry vanilla that was just out probably about 2 months ago that JM put this out. And really enjoying it. If you've liked an aromatic, you'll like that. This particular pipe of mine is in a 9mm. And JM did a great job on that. And basically all I smoke in this is cherry and vanilla flavor type of tobaccos. So just trying to enjoy this a little bit. But been watching some of y'all's videos and things, and I happened to run across Onion, Johnny 2 a.m. Pipe on a Patio, new video from his new house. And buddy, I'm glad you got into that new home. And I know you've been looking forward to it, you and your family both, and got a nice piece of property out there in the mountains. And I think you said you're in the Salem area there, and pretty country out there, Johnny. I know you're going to enjoy it once you get settled in and moved in, and get to see all the deer and all the wildlife. It's a long way from California, isn't it, and the lifestyle out there. But I know you're going to enjoy it, and I'm proud of you, man. I'm glad you got what you're looking for. But I've been watching some of the other videos and some of the gauze and things like that, and I really haven't had a chance to really get into much of the gauze. I've been seeing what's going on, and to tell you the truth, I just haven't had the time to really get out here to make the videos. We've been rolling since I've been with my church and also being a caretaker. But we have been watching them, and got some good gauze going on, and congratulations to all of my subscribers that might be doing gauze that I haven't been able to get into. But I hopefully will catch up down the road with new gauze and things of that nature. But I wanted to show you all something that I got for my birthday. Of course, my birthday hadn't got here yet. It's the 26th of this month. I turned 60 on the 26th, the big 60. And then on the 31st, me and Sweet Tater celebrates 39 years of marriage. So we kind of knocked it all out in 1 month there. But anyway, one of the things that I was able to pick up for my birthday is something different. It's not a pipe, not tobacco. But I ran across a couple of Wednesdays back on the Country Squire podcast with JD interviewing Dave Shane, I think his name is, from the Pipery. Dave and Mike run the Pipery, and if you've never been over to their website, they sell pipes, but they have new ones. They have estate pipes, and they also come out with, let me put this down, you guys know I can't do a video and try to smoke at the same time. They come out with what they call tobacco pocket jars. And he was talking about them on the podcast. I said, man, that would be pretty cool. Just a little pocket jar that you could put your tobacco in. And you can take it with you on a short trip or, a little vacation or whatever you're going on. And they come in sets of 3. Now, you can buy as many as you want. But the cool thing about this is if you've got a channel logo, like I know a lot of you guys do, I know Mike with Briar Blues, the Bearded Welshman, different ones, y'all have your own channel logos and stuff like that. Well, I never had one. And so I decided to go ahead and try to see what I could do with one. And Mike, evidently, they take the jar tops and they can make you or put your logo on these cans. And if you don't have a logo, then he can design one for you, send it back to you, see if you like it, and work it out for you. Well, these cans, they look like this. Little cans. Put them up here real quick. Notice one's a tan. I got one that's got a green bottom. Then I got one that's got a black bottom. So they all just kind of, if you stacked them together, kind of be like that. Okay? Like that. But the cool thing is that, let me put two of these down before I drop them. You take a top off of these. And inside, of course, is where you fill up your tobacco. And then it has a little top, almost like a mason jar setup. It doesn't have a seal or anything on it like a mason jar, but the little top goes back on there. And then you put you screw your little top on there, and you can carry, your aromatic blend. It's your favorite aromatic. And with three of them, you could carry, an aromatic, an English, a Balkan, or two aromatics and an English, or whatever you want to do. But the cool thing is this right here. Let me shine this up. I've got my fingerprints all over it. But here's what he made me for bass piper. I said I wanted a pipe, and I wanted something with maybe a bass note, for bass pipe or the bass clef. And can you do something with that, with a pipe and maybe smoke, coming out? So this is what Mike come up with. See if y'all can see that. Pretty cool, huh? And I asked him if he could put my name on it, and he put my name on the bottom, bass piper. So that was pretty cool. He had a bass clef looking like smoke coming out of a pipe. So I guess I'm gonna make that my logo. That looks pretty cool, I thought. And get the glare out of it. You can see it a little bit. Let me come on in there a little bit with that. But anyway, it's kind of hard with the lighting I got right here. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. You can buy a set of these for $24.99, I think, for three of them. And if you want them to have the logo, it may cost you an extra $10 or whatever it is. You can get with Mike and them and work out the price. It's not very expensive. In fact, I think it's only like it would cost me, I think it was $13 or $12, but $10 of it was setup fee for them to set me up for the first time. And but it's a cool way to to get some things out on your channel, and or if you have a company logo or something of that nature, and you can order. I think they got where you can order. The more you order of them, the cheaper it is. But I mean, you can order like 15 for like, I think, $120 or whatever it is. It's on their website. You can go to thepipery.com and check it out. I think it averages out to like $8 a can. But anyway, I thought it was pretty cool to take with you, put it in your tobacco pouch or whatever you got, your roll up or whatever, and just keep your different blends separated, and it keeps it moist. It keeps it nice. It's not for long-term storage, of course, but for a good day trip, weekend trip, maybe even a week of vacation. You just go out there and take your little cans with you. You can stick one in your pocket or whatever. So I thought it was pretty cool. Plus, you get the logo put on there. It was pretty neat. But anyway, I just wanted to show that to you in case you've never seen it. And if you go to the Country Squire podcast, not this past Wednesday, but maybe 2 Wednesdays back, you'll see it, a conversation or a talk with Dave Shane from the Pipery. And that was a good interview. Nice guys out there. And like I said, they also sell pipes, estate pipes and new pipes. I believe he's got both. And of course, the pocket jars. Here's another cool thing that they have there. They have a thing where you can sit in your car, in your canister in your car for your drinks, in the console of your car, and it looks almost like a Yeti cup type design, but it's got a clip on the top that you can hold your pipe. So it holds your pipe. You push your pipe down on it, and it holds your pipe while you're driving, and you just pull it up, and when you want to smoke in it, and put it right back down somewhere to nicely keep your pipe. And They said that it works very good. And I don't have one of those, but if anybody's got one of them, drop it down in the ash hole. Let me know if you like it or not. I think they were first concerned when they first came out, if the little clip would hold up. We're taking the pipe off and on, but I think they've mastered that and got that all worked out. But anyway, something different and pipe related. But if you haven't run over there, check them out, thepipery.com. So anyway, just haven't been on in a few weeks, like I said, and just wanted to touch base with everybody. Hadn't been able to get in on any lives or anything, and just want to let some of you guys know I owe some of you guys some tobacco I was going to be sending you, and I haven't forgot about you. Bass Piper's just been rolling and busy, and but I'm James. I got yours coming too, brother, for the things you made the Bass Piper. So I haven't forgot you, man. I'm just slow these last several weeks, and but I've got a couple of them that I'm just embarrassed to say I'm running behind big time of getting some things out to you. And I know, James, you don't want anything, and I appreciate that, man. But I try not to do that type of thing. When somebody gives me something, I like to pay back with something, and it may not be much, but I try to do my part in that as well. But anyway, guys, just want to say I love you guys. I haven't been able to get on for a while, but I'm keeping up with you just about every day with your videos, and just be in prayer for Bass Piper. And I know a lot of you guys have been, and I really appreciate that. I got a call 2 nights ago before I left to go to Vacation Bible School, and they found out that my mom was in stage 4 kidney disease. And we don't know we got a feeling what's going on there now. According to the PA and the doctors, they think that maybe this can be turned around. You only have 5 stages. 5th stage, you're in kidney failure and got to go on dialysis. But Mom was fine in March when she broke her hip. I mean, they ran every kind of blood work you could think on her, and MRIs and everything going on, checking her out all over the place. Y'all know the story I told you about several months ago. And she was fine. No problems, no indication of anything. And 3 months later, we're looking at stage 4. Something don't sound right. And what we think some of it's coming from is dehydration. I don't think they're giving Mom the proper liquids and nourishment that she needs at the nursing home, and we're finding out a lot about these nursing homes. So we try to take liquids up there, teas and water and stuff. She's never been a big water drinker, and so we're trying to figure out some ways of maybe taking Kool-Aid and weakening it, put it in like a Gatorade jug, and fill it probably 3/4 with water and the rest with Kool-Aid just to give some flavor, but she can get some water without dehydrating her with caffeinated type things. But, as they've said, when you don't get enough liquid and water in your kidneys will dry up. And the worse they get, the stage goes up. And of course, at 95, you're dealing with age-related things as well. But we're hoping that we can get some things turned around there for Mom. They had to give her an IV for a couple of days to get liquids in her and enough water and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get the kidneys to turn around. They claim that they can fix the problem. We don't know. We're hoping so. But it's just strange that in 90 days, you go from your kidneys are fine. You're in there for a hip. You're not in there for your kidneys. And now you're looking at stage 4, that's a scary thought. But anyway, we just got a lot of things going on, guys, in Bass Piper's life right now. And John Bigger Welshman, buddy, I've been praying for you too. I know you want to go back driving, and it didn't work out for you. But hey, man, don't push it. I used to drive truck too, John. I didn't drive it as long as you have. But I got into, and like I told you, maybe there might be some opportunities for you in more of like recruiting or management or dispatching. There's all kinds of avenues if you want to stay in that business. I drove for a while, did containers, I did box driving, flatbed, different things of that nature. And then I worked in dispatch and worked as a terminal manager and different things of that nature. My stint was during the 9/11 crisis back about 2001, 2002. The problem was when I was in it everybody was making knee-jerk decisions and hiring people and putting people in. And my gosh, every time you would get a job, you'd be laid off because the small to mid-sized companies couldn't compete with the big boys like Schneider and J.B. Hunt and all these other ones, Covenant Transportation, all the big boys that could carry freight, for 2 pennies a mile, where the mid-sized and small guys couldn't do it. So you were either hired and laid off, hired and laid off, hired and laid off, and I said, man, this is not going to work. But I do know that I do know there's other opportunities out there now that 9/11's been gone for several years. Maybe things have gotten back straight in that. I haven't been in trucking since about 2002, so it's been a while. But anyway, I hope you can find something, brother, and maybe, who knows, God may have something for a ministry down the road for you. You just never know. I was called to the ministry when I was 29. I started preparing and going to school, and mine was more online and that type of thing because I was married with a child when the Lord called me into the ministry. And I was going to school at that time in my late 20s. At the same time, I was on the sheriff's department. I worked for 5 years on the sheriff's department in law enforcement. And I would go to work and work shift work and come home and study and do my thing and, got my degree and stuff. And then God opened up doors in the ministry for me. So between secular and ministry over the last 22, 25 years, we've been busy, and God's blessed, and can't complain about that. A door, the old saying is where one shuts, another one opens. And, I was out of work for 2 years until about 3 months ago. And when everybody knows I lost my job in the dermatology end of it, I was a histotech, a Mohs histotech. And, I never thought, man, what in the world am I going to do at 57, 58 years old? Who's going to hire at that time when I lost my position? But had no idea that God would have a church for me 2 years later. And been with him now going on 4 months. And, God's blessing. We're seeing visitors. We're seeing things happen at the church. They're going small. They're trickling. But things are happening anyway. And we're excited about that. I got a good group of people, and the Lord's blessed. So you just don't ever know when you are, don't know what you're going to do, where you're going to turn, what's going to happen. John may have, the Lord may just have something for the ministry for you. Who knows, buddy? But anyway, praying for you, and been praying for a lot of you guys off and on. I know you've had some things going on, issues coming on. Ethan comes on every Friday with updates of health problems and things like that. And I know a lot of you guys have been having gauze and things of that nature that I just haven't been able to get into. I haven't forgot about you. I watch them and I see them. I just don't have time to really get into them. And but hopefully that'll change here in the future as we progress down the road a little bit. But I was hoping my channel would be able to be more on fire when I started last October than it has been. But, life happens. And so we don't never know what, our plans is not God's plans. So we have to adjust and regroup. But I'm thankful for all the subscribers that I do have, and appreciate you sticking with me and hanging in there. But anyway, this thing's going on 19 minutes. Yeah, we're almost at 20 minutes. I'm gonna get ready to cut it off, guys, and finish up my pipe and watch some YouTube. Maybe watch some of you guys tonight and catch up on some things I haven't got to. But anyway, guys, Bass Piper will talk with you later, and Like I said, be in prayer for my mom if you would, and for us, I'd appreciate it. And I know you will. You always do. We all got each other's back out here. And so until next time, relax, have a pipe, and reflect on all the goodness that God gives us each and every day. We'll talk with you guys later. Bye bye.